And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight, I am playing Phasmophobia Solo Investigations. Mm, let's get started and I'll check the sound as soon as the monitor loads. Oh, there it is. Let's check the sound. Yeah, the sound is good. The sound is good. Let's go.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Single player. Ah, yes, let's make some purchases. This time I'm going to Camp Woodwind. It's going to be my first time there. Difficulty, no, not intermediate, not yet. Amateur. Because this is my first time in that map. Mm, oh, I need to purchase a bunch of stuff because I got killed while playtesting the game with the VTuber Sunray. We were checking to see if it was relatively lag free, and yes, it was. Mm, hmm Incense! We have it! What? Finally! Incense! Oh, nice. Let me read the description. You can light incense with any igniter to stop a ghost from initiating a hunt. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sanity medication! Yes! So many things. So many good things. Sound recorder, three sound sensors, tripod. Should I buy two? Let's get two because I'm curious as to how many you can transport. Finally, the incense and the sanity medication. Finally. Crucifix, firelight, igniter, motion sensor. You can take a lot. I take one more. Can I take one more? Yes, I can. Four. You can. Wow, you can take up to four. Photo camera, parabolic microphone. So let's buy another sanity medication. Oh, I am liking this. I am liking this a lot. Sound recorder, sound sensor, tripod. You can even take four. Let's take two. Hmm. Camp Woodwind. My first time in Camp Woodwind. Here we go.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
It looks like a very small
That's a
area.
possible ghost sighting.
What? It's too small. This is the site. It's so small. Look. Okay. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. Capture a photo of the ghost. Get an average sanity below 25%. Oh, uh-huh. Hmm. I see. Well, let's start placing emotion sensors, and then we'll decide as we go. Where's the breaker? All the way straight. This map looks too easy. Maybe it's a very high risk area because everything is easy to spot from a distance. Hey, how do you how do you enter? Excuse me. Go around. Ah, okay. Place this here. Let's go get the other sound sensor. This is going to be a bit difficult. I'm not exactly sure how to take on. That sound sensor in the red. I think I should move it further up. Okay, let's take parabolic thermometer or camera. No, it's a barely, very small map. Let's check the sounds, the sound sensors. A bit of activity. Okay. The temperature is going down a bit. But not completely. I'm still trying to find out the sound sensor that I left. Didn't I put it over here? I'm going to use the breaker as a reference. Let me check the breaker. Bit of activity to the left of the breaker. Okay. Ah, here it is. Ah, it's here. Aha. It's there. It's there. Tripod. I said tripod. Why won't it let me? What the fuck? There we go. We're placing the sensor in there. Place a crucifix as well, just to be on the safe side. And the ghost, the notebook. Welcome, Bulgarian guy. I still don't know your name. Oh, fuck. Crucifix. And I still don't understand what you are saying, but be most welcome. Let's check the video camera. Ah, it knocked it. No way. It did. It knocked it down. No, no way. Okay, okay. That's -0. Minus zero. Below zero. Below zero. Freezing temperatures. Ah, I hated that they always mark spirit. Freezing temperatures. We take another dots. And the spirit box. Who are you? What is your name? Who are you? How old are you? Let's set up. Oh, fuck. Set up another camera. Hmm. Member of your team, witness ghost event, capture photo. Nothing yet. Who are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Hmm. Little activity. Okay. Notebook. UBF. Write on the notebook. Ghost writing. Ghost writing. Tracing some salt. Nothing yet. I think he was about to attack. Spirit box again. Take the spirit box. Crucifix. We're placing two of them. You have dropped the UV. Okay, here we go. How old are you? Are you friendly? Yeah, he's getting a bit pissed. To go. Hmm. What is your name? How old are you? Where are you? It's like he wants to attack, but he hesitates. At the last moment, he decides not to. Cameras look weird. Who are you? Okay, it's getting a bit more aggressive. Might be going down a bit. Let's see. A bit more active. Not aggressive, a bit more active. Let's see the types of ghosts. The demon will have attacked me already. We have to burn the crosses. Not the demon. So ultraviolet is not going to be. The shade? Could it be the shade again? The shade? Who knows how many shades I have encountered? Shade. A shade is known to be very shy. There is evidence to suggest that a shade will stop all paranormal activity. If there are people nearby, shades are much harder to find. It hasn't haunted me once. What about dots? No dots. I don't think it's a revenant. What about the Moroi? Weaker their victims, the stronger the Moroi becomes. Spirit box. Here we go again. Let's take some incense. We're taking this. In fact, let's light a candle inside. Who are you? What is your name? Are you friendly? How old are you? He's getting pissed. May I take 2 incense? Yes, I can. I get the feeling that it's a shade. For the shade, I would need EMF. And it was pretty close to reaching EMF 5. Well, let's try again. I have my trusty incense. The what the fuck? What was it? Should have run the moment I saw the crucifix burn.
Welcome back.
It was a demon?
For you.
It was not violent at all. Wow. That's the weirdest demon that I have encountered because in Phasmophobia. Because it wasn't violent at all the entire time and it wasn't like super active. It also didn't give us the how was it the ultraviolet. So strange. Mm. Well, here we go again. We won't be needing the sound sensor. This map is too small. Sound sensor, we just buying it in case there is a mission. Sound recorder, yeah. Right, but or maybe just one sound sensor, right? Put it on a single area of the map. Weird, very weird. Well, like a demon, a passive aggressive demon didn't attack at first. Mm. Parabolic. And the sanity. What the fuck? I forgot because I've never used the sanity medication. I forgot to use it. Oh, what an idiot. Well, now I remember. Now I know. Eh, parabolic, yeah. I have a tripod. Well, okay, but I want 2 tripods. I want 2. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Crucifix, firelight, I don't know. Parabolic, salt, sound recorder, tripod, sanity medication. What an idiot. Okay, here we go. Mm, camp woodwind amateur. Forgot the sanity medication.
Check the equipment and
Lori Cordero capture a video of a ghost. Repel the ghost with incense while chasing someone.
the cursed
Well, it's chasing someone.
This
Cleanse the area near the ghost using incense.
here. Take a look. You may be
Okay.
able to use it to your advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So we take the flashlight. We take the sound thing, and the thermometer. Placing the sound sensor on the left side. That's what we're going to do. Sound sensor. Okay. The breaker is straight ahead. Where's the sanity medication, by the way? Oh, it's this? The little bottles? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let's adjust the sound for a larger. Wow, already active? Near the picnic area. Apparently. I'm curious about that blue tent. Let's take a look at the sound sensor. Mm. Well, we start taking a look over here. Hey, temperature going down here. Up! Capture video of a ghost. Let's summon the ghost. This is going to be very dangerous. But here we go. Capture. I need to use incense as well. Okay, first we are placing the crucifix. Did you grab the free good old game games? Yeah, huh. Giving them away. I know I posted that on my community post. I did. Now let's get some incense. They are really good games. Well, not there are like three that look a bit cheap. Like not cheap, like not very like not very polished. Okay, that you have qualified. Was there anything good? I just grabbed them because free stuff. The Agony. Agony is like a mixed bag, but you either love it or hate it. So I think that's the most interesting one of the bunch. Repel the ghost with incense. Cleanse the area of the ghost. I already used that. Well, we're summoning the ghost. Are you ready, everyone? What is this? Ah, okay. Maybe you need to throw it. This is my first time using incense. I've seen it. I've seen others use it, but is it like this? You throw it. Maybe that's why it didn't work the other time. I didn't throw it like a grenade. You need to throw it. Fuck. That's why I couldn't escape the thing. What an idiot. Well, live and learn. Okay, let's summon the thing. Come on. Very excited. Here we go. Oh! What the fuck? No, it has already been used. I see. So the circle was like where they already did the summoning. Oh, should I take a little? Whoop. Okay, let's take a look at the camera. Okay. Up. Take a tripod. But apart from the tripod, no, yeah. Take the tripod. Tripod. Not yet. Agony looks a bit intriguing. Might give it a go. Uh-huh. And Honey Crush is also good. It's a dating game with waifus, but the it's kind of like those Jewel Crush games. You know, kind of like Tetris. They say it's good. Like in this and dots. I'm a bit nervous of leaving my incense. Write on the notebook. Okay, this time setting up another camera. No freezing temperatures yet. Mm, EMF, more dots. How's my sanity? Okay. No orbs yet. No dots either. Spirit box. UV. Uh-huh. What is your name? How old are you?
Between a young Mercedes. A young individual.
Not much into dating games. Have yet to play a game that did it well. Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very complex. The dating representations, right? So we have Spirit Box, we have Ultraviolet. We can't have EMF. So it's dots or freezing temperatures or ghostwriting. Okay. How's my sanity? Let's take another notebook. And incense to protect myself. Write on the notebook. The response, welcome, Jen. The response was very funny. Like he said, "How old?" I told him, "How old are you?" And he was like, "As old as you." And another voice, "As old as Satan" or something. He said, "Nero, I'm sure a game could make a dating compelling, but you need well-written, attractive girls, freedom in how to interact, and the payoff needs to be huge." Yeah, I think it's mostly because as men we are more like stimulated visually. Like you can have as a man you could like you have to completely despise a beautiful woman not to get stimulated by her image. So in dating games, they always present the waifus with the super voluptuous, super exaggerated bodies. So it always catches your attention, like wow. But sometimes, because of that, they don't pay attention to the emotional connection, the character development, the story. There are very few visual novels that do that right. Like what I always criticize, what was that? Of the Fire Emblem games, the girls are very cute, but so some of the dialogue choices are pretty shallow. And once you marry her, that's it. It's over. Yeah, you have no other interaction. That's what I like with a triangle strategy. Frederica is pretty much your wife, and you still have those events with her. So it's a bit tragic because it makes it look as if marriage is like the end of the passion. And a lot of people tell me, yeah, so it's very realistic because that is actually what happens in real life. But still, let's say that that happens in real life, right? You want that fantasy. Let's see if we can get those freezing temperatures because I think that is the closest thing. Ah, another crucifix? Yeah, let's place another one. Yeah, but winning the girl to only have her as your girlfriend in an ending or one spicy scene is lame. Yeah, it would be cool to keep the relationship going. That's the thing. They skip so many. They think that as men we are only interested in the physical sexual portion. No freezing temper. Careful. I'm ready. I'm ready to use my incense if I need it, if necessary. And yeah, they don't develop the rest. And like I said, don't get me wrong. I like to be to feel that stimulation, but you also want like a deeper thing. Like, you want it all. As a guy, you want it all. You want the looks, and you also want the the deeper stuff. Ah, haha, that's Phantom. It is the Phantom. The Phantom. Phantom. Come on. Yeah, Phantom discovered. Can you pick a girl in triangle strategy, or is there's a canon love interest? The canon love interest is Frederica, but there were some moments where there was this girl called Milo that was expressing that she was into the main character, but I didn't choose the route that gets you to further interact with her, at least not yet. So I do wonder if there is an option later on. I haven't watched any videos or read anything about that to avoid spoilers. So I wonder if they give you the choice to pick her instead. But yeah, you got me thinking, Nero, what game would I recommend to someone? If a guy came to me and told me, hey, I want a visual novel that is has good development, mm, and not just like the spicy, you have like good relationship development. Oh, that's very hard. I cannot recommend. Like, if you want instant gratification, I can recommend several. But like one that really gives you, you know which one super disappointed me to no end. And the anime is incredible. The anime is one of the best romantic anime that I have ever seen with the spicy. Not completely hentai, but a bit edgy. White Album. White Album. The anime is amazing. And even it's not just for guys. Women can also watch White Album and they will enjoy the nuances, the complexities of a relationship. Because in White Album you have, it's not like your typical anime situation that, oh, there is this male character and all of the females are just orbiting around him. They don't care about if he is like has who knows how many. Jaguar, it's our $1 million idea. Let's develop it. Yeah. But in White Album, the protagonist, he has deep-seated psychological issues. I'm going to spoil this a bit. It's not like a major spoiler, but it explains everything. When you see White Album, the anime, remember the visual novel is I am so disappointed. I give it 4 out of 10. It is so boring. It repeats events. It has some very disturbing background information of some of the characters that didn't need it. It was a turn off for me when I was chasing a particular waifu, and then you saw a bunch of stuff she did in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. That could be realistic, but In the anime, they don't reveal any of that, and she looks like a completely different person. And that is not to say that we are perfect, right? Throughout life, we experience so many horrible things. Sometimes we make bad mistakes, really bad mistakes. But the things that she does, like they turn her into complete crap. But in the anime, no. But back to the anime. The protagonist, Toya, a guy that is constantly sleeping around everywhere, and he still wants to be faithful to his girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, and yet he's like, oh, in order not to distract her from her job as an idol, I am going to be sleeping around with everyone else so that my urges do not distract her, because otherwise I would have to go and do the thing with her, right? But so you're going to be thinking immediately, you're going to think, wow, this Toya is a bit of a scumbag, right? No good waifu engages in NTR, exactly. But as the story progresses, the other women, they find out that he is sleeping around with the others, and they are not happy about it. There is drama, there is hurt feelings. But here is the explanation of everything, of it all. When the guy was very little, like a kid, like 6, 7 years old, 7 years old kid, I think, or six, he was walking along with his two childhood friends, both girls, two girls, and he was la 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 la, and they have the unfortunate circumstance of bumping into a group of bullies. So the bullies start to really get physical with the girls. Not like they are kids; they are still not that contaminated, at least not in that scenario. They are just like pushing them, hurting them. They are not doing anything else, but it's still pretty bad, right? Like they are abusing against decent women. You don't want to abuse your physical strength, right? So the protagonist is actually a bit younger than his friends. The two girls, no, one girl is his same age, the other girl is older, but he wants to defend them. But he's a kid, 7-year-old kid against bullies that are 9, 10 years old. How can you do it? He did the only thing that he could come up with. He peed on his hands. He pees on his own hands and starts chasing the bullies with the peed hands. And so the bullies are like, wow, I don't want anything. I don't want anything to do with you. Like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. They run away. He successfully defends the other two girls by humiliating himself. And that's his trauma. That explains everything. Take a look at all of those guys that are constantly sleeping around. They always have this trauma that they didn't overcome. And they cannot connect with women in a, how you say, healthy way. And that's why they are doing all sorts of stupid shit. So White Album really explores that, and once you understand that about the protagonist Toya, you cannot help but feel a bit bad because he was trying to defend his friends, but he ended up scarred for the rest of his life, and that's why he's constantly sleeping around, not really understanding how to connect with women. Like, oh, it must be like a physical thing, but never really understanding something greater than that. But yeah, that's why I recommend the White Album, the anime, not the visual novel. The visual novel, it is so disappointing. It's Farmhouse. You might like Umineko When They Cry. I've heard so many things about it. I really want to either play the visual novel again or watch the anime. Although they say there are some ridiculous moments because I saw this critique of the protagonist entering like a place and there is a fire gets started, and a girl that is in the place where the fire started, she just starts crying. She kneels and cries. And that is not logical. That is true. In the video, they point out when there is a fire, even if you don't want to, your body kicks in, the survival instinct kicks in. You see fire, you run. You run, you scream, you cough, you choke, you knock on the bang on the doors to asking for them to let you out. But the girl just like kneels next to the fire and cries. You will be like, let me out, help! No, you will be like, let's see, repel the ghost with incense. Aha, when it is chasing. Paul Straffen. capture a video of the ghost. Again, detect a paranormal sound with the microphone. Okay, okay, okay. Mhm. Check out the map. Ah, fuck! I forgot to change the difficulty. Can't we abort? Can I abort without starting? Well, there's always a first time without
Welcome back.
hopefully my items are not lost. Yeah, we're changing it to intermediate. But yeah, Umineko, I definitely want to try it. Although I think I would need quite a bit of time. Those visual novels are pretty long sometimes. Mm-mm-mm. And in White Album, there's also more incense. I need to buy more incense. This character, my favorite waifu of that show, Yayoi, she's basically like an assistant for those idol producers, you know, the guy running the idol agency. And she has been damaged, like she has experienced a lot of things throughout her life. But what I like about her is that she is a great example of how scarred a woman can get and how she can give you the, how you say, the signals. So her involvement in the story is that as a secretary or as an assistant,
Right, we're here.
an aide
Equipment and
of the
professionals
producer of the idol
for
company,
investigation.
she tells the protagonist Toya, she tells
Whoever
him,
was here must have summoned
your
some kind of
girlfriend
cursed object.
has her entire career in front of her. You cannot distract her with your urges, right? You want to get it on. So she tells him, instead, why don't you use me instead for your urges? So she's basically selling herself out, how you say, using her own body to satisfy the urges of the protagonist so that the girlfriend, the idol, is pure. Mm, let's see. I was checking romance options in Cyberpunk 2077. It's incredible. Such a big budget game only has two female options, and they are both similar and mid. They look pretty ugly. I've only seen the girl that looks very tattooed. Yeah, and some characters are referred to as furniture and spellcast as servants, so they are part of the house. In Mineko. But what I was saying? Ah, yeah. And Yayoi, well, she's basically using her own body so that Toya, I need to go northeast, doesn't bother his idol girlfriend. But as the game, as the anime continues, you can see that Yayoi is developing feelings for Toya. And there is this moment every time they are getting intimate. Yayoi has this blank stare to her. She almost looks like a doll. The protagonist says she in the act, in the action, in the snoo snoo, in the shagging, she almost looks like a doll. She's not there. But then the protagonist says the name of his girlfriend during the act, and you can see the camera shifts, and you can see how her fingers grab at the back of Toya. So you can see that she's not comfortable with him thinking of his girlfriend. Well, they are doing the pleasure. You know, YouTube does shadow bans the video so easily. That's why I have to use these terms, right? Northeast. Here we go. All right, close this. Place one here. And another thing about Yayoi, the character that I'm telling you, is that is there a second floor for this place? Yes, there is. Okay. Um, she has this trauma that thinks that if she expresses her affection, the bathroom? No. for someone, that person is going to disappear from her life. Ahaha. I think this is it. YouTube is so sensitive, I know. Um, so every time she, like at the end of the anime, Toya and her, it is not like completely implied. The ending is open to interpretation. But as Toya is about to, like he's basically telling her, "This is goodbye. Like we are done. Our little arrangement is done." And she tells him, "I never loved you. I hate you." And he says, "Likewise, I don't like you. I never loved you." But as you can see, according to her logic, I didn't turn on this light. Very interesting. According to that logic, that's a way of actually keeping in touch with the person, because she has a trauma that all of the people that she expresses affection towards, they disappear from her life. So by telling Toya, "I hate you," she's basically telling him, "Stay with me. Let's keep in touch. I still need you." So I think that that is brilliant. And even when they part ways, she starts walking away with her face very serious, no smile, but her eyes constantly glued to the main character, and I love that moment. Very dramatic. Master bedroom. Let's check upstairs. Master bedroom. Yeah. Wasn't it upstairs or well, we shall know. We shall see in a few moments. Might be going down a bit. Let's clear up the entire upstairs area. No, no, no. Wasn't it here? Here, right? It was upstairs when I placed the sensor. Ah, the breaker. Mm-mm. It was over here, right? It would be cool to have a dating sim with Barg as the main character, and all the love interests are anime girls. They have done some memes about that, right? Like that image of Barg when he was younger, and there is this blue-haired anime girl, and she looks at him and he blushes. Yeah, there is certainly some comedy value to that. Turn this up. Up here, right? Hmm. Barg's canon ending is with a tan cat girl, yeah, with brown eyes. To make it even more satisfactory. With here, another light. What about here? Ah! Uh-huh! It's here. It's here. Oh, yeah, it's up there. Oh, okay. I got the sound, right? There we go. 3 unique videos, capture photo of the ghost. Ah, upstairs. Okay, okay. What's my sanity? 90. Let's take a crucifix and no, not crucifix yet. Not crucifix yet. No. Video camera. Tripod. Video camera. All right. I think it's going to be a bit of a waste of time to going after the breaker constantly, so we are going in the dark. Now we are getting a crucifix. Hmm. Where did I drop the other crucifix? What? Ah, here it is. And EMF. No ghost orbs apparently so far. Oh, sanity going down. No, no, I want maximum sanity. Look, 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 look. Yum, yum, yum. Dr. Rockefeller's the science fiction YouTube. Amazing snake oil remedy. Mm-mm. In science fiction YouTube. Freezing temperatures. Freezing temperatures. Freezing, freezing. Yes. Place another crucifix, perhaps? No, no, no. Let's take incense. Notebook. No orbs. Orbs. We have orbs. Okay. How's my sanity? Yes, 100%. Mm-mm. Write on the notebook. Incense at the ready. In case I need it. Dots. Place dots. Place dots. Nothing yet, apparently. Okay, it was attacking. It was hunting a bit. In a mech game in which you can also control your character on foot and interact with others, would you rather have lots of customization dialogue options or linear strong writing and characterization? Well, I would prefer everything, right? Very ambitious like that. But if I have to choose, strong writing and characterization, because good stories, they remain with you. Bottoms up. Let's use the ghost box. Yeah, spirit box. What is your name? How old are you? Are you friendly? You know what? I'm going to take another crucifix and place it a bit further into the room. That's the thing with very open-ended games. They sacrifice characterization and story exactly. And sometimes, no, that's sometimes you want uh, no, sometimes you play those games that have real like customization and who knows how many options, and but then you forget about them. You're like, oh, yeah, it was fun while it lasted. And that was it. But good stories, you remember them. They stay with you. Who are you? Where are you? Place more dots, perhaps, perchance. More dots. Mm, 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 mm. And the second camera, although, you know what? I'm going to throw a stick there to keep like in an emergency because right now I want to take another video camera. I could also check for UV. Okay. Mhm. Oh, let's check the sanity. And I'm going to take UV this time. Sanity, I should take another one. Not taking any risks. Okay. UV. What is your name? Where are you? I always feel like he's going to attack me whenever I ask questions. Just like when he told me older than you. No, younger than you. Wasn't it? Uh, Salt? Could take a bit of salt. Just to see where he's moving about. If he's not flying. Place it here in case of an emergency. That way I can pick it up. And this time I am taking. Well, check for dots. Only orbs. Lots of orbs. Another notebook to see if it writes. And another EMF. He better not hunt me as soon as I enter. Write on the notebook. How old are you? Oh. Sanity. 86. We are drinking it. No dots yet. Freezing temperatures, ghost orb. This one, it can't be. Hmm. Okay. Ah. Come on, dots. Come on, dots. He hasn't been disrupting the cameras though. That's good. So it could be ultraviolet. I have two ultraviolets. Yeah, okay. Where are you? I get the feeling it's going to be dots. Sometimes that happens. They wait until the last moment to run across the camera, across the camera's frame. I could try provoking the spirit by saying the name, but that's always troublesome. Did you see my game with the VTubers? And when every time Eden Gardenium said the name, somebody died. He would start to hunt us. I try to be super cautious with the investigations. Taking the second spirit box. What is your name? Where are you? Yeah, Jen. It was scary. Are you friendly? Give me a sign. Mm, write on the notebook. Write on the notepad. It was getting a bit dangerous. My air was intensifying the breath. Yeah, there was activity, and I don't have sanity medicine left. Come on, dots. Come on. I want the entity to rush in through the dots. Come on, run. Rush through the dots. Come on. You can do it. Just run with confidence. Run, run. Oh, again. Hmm. Hey, the notebook is gone. That's a glitch. Maybe if I place it right on the notebook. Right on the notebook. Tough one. Yeah, I wonder we'll have to guess it with only two pieces of evidence. Because it's getting a bit more dangerous. Mm, and just because I drank all of the sanity juice. Revenant Yurei Hantu Unreal. Revenant. I want to see it from the corner of my eye if it passes through there as dots. The Revenant is too violent. Perhaps that's not it. Yurei Hantu. Let's see. Yurei. Stronger effect on people's sanity. Smudging the Yurei's place of death will trap it temporarily, reducing how much it wanders. I could try smudging the place, just to see if there is some sort of effect. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Perhaps dots. Sanity going low. Not too low, right? Still above 50%. Unreal. Let's see. Unreal. Extinguishing a flame can cause the Honorio to attack. We'll have to do it. So I'm going in. I'm going to extinguish a flame. How do you extinguish it? Write on the notebook. Write on the notebook. He didn't attack when I extinguished the flame. So it's not that one. It's the Onryo, right? That is the one that is not. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Onryo to attack. There was no attack. Not the Onryo. So we can cross out the spirit box. That's ultraviolet or ghost writing. No dots yet. Ultraviolet or ghost writing. Maybe now that I placed it on the crib and on the desk, perhaps, maybe, just maybe, that will be it. What is your name? Where are you? Yeah, it was attacking me, do you see? Finally! I used the incense, right? I threw it like a grenade. Wasn't that an objective? No, that was not an objective, but I did. Now, if I stay in that room any longer, I'm going to get unalive. Okay, let's take a guess. Let's take a guess. I went ultraviolet through the entire place and couldn't find anything. Revenant or Yurei? Yurei. Let's see Yurei. Yurei. Let's see what. Blah blah blah. Yureis have been known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity. I did have to take no, but not strong enough, right? That is not like not even half of it, I think. Smudging the Yurei's place of death will trap it temporarily, reducing how much it wanders. Did I trap it when I used the incense? Come on, give me dots. Give me dots, come on. The Revenant. Violent Ghost. They are slow held dormant. A Revenant can travel at significantly faster speed. No ghost writing at all. Record. I did record them big, but thanks for telling me. But I did did it twice. But Can never be too sure, right? I think it's here. We've seen ghost orbs. Yes, this is the thing. But yes, I appreciate it because sometimes you, your viewers, pay attention to things that you miss. Mm, the Revenant. I don't think it's the Revenant. I don't think. I think it's the Yurei because the Yurei smudging the Yurei's place of death. I think I trapped it inside. Oh well, let's try Yurei. Here we go. No,
There's some
the
trouble
ham
afoot
too.
here.
What? Well, at least I didn't get killed, and so my equipment is still there, and I got a bit of money due to the media. But we are trying that again, of course. Grafton Farmhouse again. Ah, Grafton Farmhouse. Let's see, equipment. Crucifix. We need firelight and igniter. Or firelight. You ever see these ghost shows where they use the Xbox? Yes. And they get the XLS camera or SLS that are dancing a jig. Yeah, I know. It's because they are very chaotic. Those entities, especially demons, they move so erratically. That's how they scare people. They let me see. Sanity medication. Sometimes it looks as if they blink in and out, and that is very scary. Because imagine you're just like in a dark room like me, and then it blinks out of nowhere with a fucking ugly face, and it disappears. And so it doesn't surprise me that the SLS camera captures it like that. And the XLS is even better. It even manages to capture a bit of the shape of the entity. So as technology advances a bit more, we will probably be able to develop cameras that are much more sophisticated, able to give you like the entire image. And that's when things are going to get very disturbing because a lot of those entities, like, they have mind-breaking images. So imagine watching those ghost shows and suddenly they capture it on a more advanced camera. Imagine if they saw the creature with like the tentacles and multiple eyes and the two mouths and the horns. Like, they're fucking ugly. Super, super ugly. One of the how you say, one of the safest interactions I've had with one of those entities. Let's see. When I started researching the Men in Black, I purchased a book at Barnes and Nobles and actually experienced what I think was contact with a Man in Black. Really? Wow. That's risky, depending, right? There could be various interpretations as to what you encountered because some say that they are agents for the chosen goblins. Some others say that they are simply other beings. But yeah, that's risky. And yeah, and I was going to say one of the safest encounters that I had with a demon. The demon presented itself as a human, not exactly human. His eyes and the temples were very weird, demonic looking eyes, and the temples were shaped very weird, almost like a with protrusions. But he told me, I cannot show you my other form because it will be a direct attack against you, against your mind. Very out of time looking. Out of nowhere, there was just a strange old man in a trench coat and hat, just smoking, staring at me by my car. Very out of time. Yeah, that is very strange. But you know how the chosen goblins have people everywhere. could have been one of those one of their agents, right? But yeah, in my case, I am very how you say glad that the demon had the decency of telling me that he couldn't show its real form, and also that during those periods, those days, I was interacting with that demon frequently to learn various magical secrets. And he even told me one day, he told me, "Don't contact me tomorrow because tomorrow I am out of control. If you contact me tomorrow, I will try to unalive you." So yeah, of course I didn't contact him that day because that day he was nuts. He was berserk. But like how we say, I was a very civilized demon, no, like very polite. He was a very polite demon. That's how I would call it. I haven't contacted him in years, probably in 15 years, and I don't think I will do it anytime soon. I think those contacts you shouldn't push your luck. That is, if you got out of it safely, you should be thankful to yourself for having the knowledge and the discretion to not to push it further, right? Yes, yes, Jen, that's a good tip. Don't push the contacts. Once you obtain what you came for, don't push the contact. You never know what's going to happen with those entities. They are very unpredictable. Mm, Shelly Martinez, Sanity Photos, Paranormal Sound with the sound recorder, Northwest. Ah, and it's raining. How lovely. Let's place sensor on the left, sensor on the right, sensor upstairs. Okay. Something that also like bothers me a bit is in those paranormal investigation shows. They're always like, "Oh, what language should we talk to when addressing the thing, the spirit? Because we are in Japan, so we should be speaking in Japanese, right?" Language is a very curious thing. Even if you don't speak the dialect of the thing you are trying to contact, they understand. Kind of like when cats understand what you're telling them. True, gotta have restraint. Ah, when cats kind of understand what you are saying, it's similar. It's more like a telepathic thing. Mm, place it here. Now we're placing another sensor, but for the upstairs. Sensor, microphone. Ah, let me adjust the range like this. I love using motion sensors. Probably my favorite tool. Whoa. Now let's go get the thermometer first and extend the range, the coverage of the motion sensor above second floor like this. Okay, thermometer. Should I use the thermometer? Ah, living room. Weird, 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 weird. Okay, let's start. Let's start. This is the house I had the scariest hunting event. The spirit just walked by me in shadow against light coming through a doorway. Freaked me out. Yeah, I also find this place particularly very disturbing. It's the wood. The wood doesn't help. The color. Ah, that door was open. This is going to be a place of interest. I also used the Ouija board in the master bedroom, and a demon got me. Me too. When I used the Ouija board, my first and only time, the thing came running from upstairs and unalived me. Not open. Ah, another door that was open. Let's open this door just in case. Emergency exit. Let me check the sound sensors. Upstairs hallway. Sanity going down. Upstairs hallway. That style lighting is very eerie. What? Check the sensors again. Are you still doing collaboration tomorrow? On Wednesday. Tomorrow we are playing. Uh, Josh, Miguel, and I are playing the Traveler Second Edition Kitchen. Traveler Second Edition campaign Secret of the Ancients. But on Wednesday at 2 Central Standard Time, I am doing a collab with Sunray, a VTuber from South Africa. And on Saturday, I am doing a collab with Focal Living Room. Going to do another sweep of the entire lower area. Yes, yes. So it will be Wednesday and Saturday. There's another fuck the breaker again. Yeah. There's another VTuber by the name of Hysteria V. She also sent me an email and I replied to her to see if we can get some things going. She's from the US. Her VTuber avatar is like a vampire, red-headed vampire. And the other one, Sunray, she's like a black cat. So yeah, let's see how things proceed. It's all about scheduling. In the case of Sunray, it's already set like Wednesday at 2 Central Standard Time. Not yet. When it comes to the collab with Focal, I hope we can get more people. That's going to be this Saturday. And yes, to all of my viewers, if you want to do investigations with us, let me know because I stream every single night. Neat, I bet they're fun. Oh, the temperature is it going down now? And the next Tuesday, possibly next Tuesday. No, that is oh fuck. Again. Ah, what? Uh-oh. Would it be here? No, I didn't close that door. Okay, okay. Yeah, next Tuesday, not tomorrow. The other week, next week's Tuesday. We are probably playing with Kiyomi and Focal and Eden at night, probably. We shall see. I haven't played on the video camera, so confusing it with the motion sensors. I still haven't found the ghost room. It's because the ghost is very quiet, so I'm going to bring out the video camera. Maybe I can catch some orbs. It's also not turning on any lights. Maybe I'll catch some ghost orbs while I move there. Audience, please, viewers, dear viewers, tell me if you see ghost orbs while I'm moving. The camera usually reads ghost orbs when you see it. It could be where the chair is knocked over. Yes, but that chair is always knocked over. I have verified that. The first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, probably there. But the chair is always like that. Like, here, right? It could be. It also be because of the general direction, right? That the door was open and whatnot. But it's still very difficult to tell. Close this. Wait a minute. I thought it was my breath. I've had an experience in the master bedroom in the attic room upstairs. Hmm. It could really be upstairs. But I did check the master bedroom, but you never know, right? Sometimes they are really quiet, and only after some time passes, then they start to use the room. It could be upstairs, and that's why the sound is a bit too weak below. Let me double check the sanity and the sound sensor. So quiet. But kitchen. But there's always a little bit of sound in the kitchen. But I go there and there's nothing. Sanity is good. Hey, hey, hey. Uh-huh. It's here. It's there. Yeah, exactly. We have found it. Oh, and it found us as well. Time to drink this sanity. Take the what? The tripod? EMF. EMF and crucifix first. Let's take a look at the video. Mm-mm. Nothing yet. Notebook and tripod. Can you put the camera already? Like, let's see. Like, second camera, place it like this. Yes, you can. Okay. because I thought maybe I need to drop another item. Write on the notebook. Freezing temperatures. We have freezing temperatures. Time to get the dots. The sanity is okay. Ghost orbs! Ghost orb! Okay. That's the sanity, okay. Yes, yes. Ever use dots in the spirit rushes right as you? No, no. Never tried it. Sounds very scary. Are you friendly? What is your name? Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? I think I should start carrying the incense, perhaps. But my sanity is still pretty high. Another dots. Oh, sanity going down. No, we're taking this. Uh, more dots. And the tripod. And we are placing the other camera on the tripod. Oof. Place another crucifix. Deeper into the room. And it's okay. And another notebook. Could be ultraviolet. Let me check for that. Okay. Write on the notebook. Write on the notebook. Who are you? What is your name? Are you friendly? Okay, time to carry the incense. It closed the door, yeah. Ah, the UV. Fuck. I think it's the UV. If it closes the door again. Incense. Let me get it. Incense. UV. That's true, Vic. It could have left its print on the door. Let's hope it closed it again. Close the door again. Ah, took the notebook. Have you used salt yet? No, not yet. I was just thinking about doing it. Should have left the UV. Let's take a look at the ghosts. Still very difficult to tell. But I don't think it will help to know where it is moving through. All of these ghosts, they don't fly. Spirit bug dots. Well, the dots is the hardest one. I don't think we'll get dots. Ghost writing or spirit bugs. Oh, sanity going down. Sanity going down. Write on the notepad. Write on the notebook. Write on the notebook. Maybe we can see him in the other angle because I changed the angle of the camera. Uh-huh. Write on the notebook. Oh, fuck! The good thing I had the incense. Come on, show me fucking the dots. Where are you? Come on, move through the dots. Um, one more incense. I'm going to try using spirit box like crazy, and if I don't get anything, I'm going to eliminate that as evidence. Here we go. Yeah. Are you friendly? How old are you? What is your name? Do you like pizza? Who are you? Where are you? Not answering. Not answering at all. Oh. Object thrown, but no dots. I don't think there is ghost writing. Been placing it all over the place. So the Revenant it is not the Revenant. I've been using Spirit Box, no response. Either dots or ultraviolet. Hantu? Could it be the Hantu? Rare ghost that thrives in the coldest climates. The cold seems to make them more aggressive and empowered. Lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds. Lower in warmer areas. Hmm. Ghost Orb, ultraviolet. I think it's the ultraviolet. No dots. No dots. Well, it's actually getting a bit late over here, so I'm going to have to choose the Hantu. Crossing fingers. Crossing fingers. Oh! The Yurei? That wasn't even a choice. Oh. Well, you can't win them all. At least I did capture the other one in the camp. The camp place. How's my money? How am I in terms of budget? How strong was the blow to my budget? Oh, well, at least I didn't lose the equipment. Well, thank you, Vic and Jen and Nero for watching this live stream, and a Bulgarian guy. Thank you, although I never understand what you are writing in the chat. I always think it's a poltergeist, but it never is because of the objects, right? They love to toss the objects. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, and remember, level up in game and level up in life. On Wednesday at 2 Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I am playing a co-op investigation with the VTuber Sunray. And on Saturday, we are playing during the night. And tomorrow, for those of you that like tabletop RPGs, we're continuing the Traveler 2nd Edition, Secrets of the Ancients campaign. So have a great rest of your evening, day, wherever you are. See you later.